Yo, what is up guys? It's the Nightwing at Way of Life Esports coming at you guys with another League of Legends video here today. This is actually some really interesting news, and it actually caught me off guard. As you guys know, I'm a Cloud9 fan. I've been a Cloud9 fan since 2014, and it's actually really interesting because I thought that they were just going to run back the same roster and they would just have a new head coach because they let go of Reaper. As you guys know, Cloud9 did not make the 2020 World Championship. This was the first World Championship that the organization had missed since their inception in 2013, and I wanted changes going into 2021. I knew there would be changes. I just didn't know there would be more changes after the previous announcements we already got. But Cloud9 reportedly moving top laner Fudge to starting LCS lineup, Reignover to head coach. Cloud9 could be making some big changes for 2021. After failing to qualify for the 2020 League of Legends World Championship, Cloud9 might be shaking up its roster before the start of next season. The team will be promoting Academy top laner Fudge to the starting lineup and moving positional coach Reignover to the head coaching role, according to a report by ESPN. Fudge would be replacing longtime top laner Licorice, who reportedly will be available for buyout before the start of the 2021 season. The 23-year-old veteran spent over 3 years with Cloud9 since he was added to the main roster at the end of 2017. And then ESPN Esports tweets, some big changes are coming to Cloud9 with the team planning to promote Fudge to its starting lineup and C9 Reignover to head coach. Though throughout these 3 years, Licorice has quickly become one of the best top laners in North America. As a result, he'll be one of the most sought after players on the market when the offseason rush begins. But his future with another organization will also depend on the price that C9 sets for his buyout. This move follows Riot Games' decision to close the Oceanic Import Pro League at the start of October. Since the OPL has shut down, all players from the OCE region no longer count as an LCS team's import slot. As a result, Fudge can now join the main roster with European stars Niski and Sven. In September, Cloud9 also parted ways with veteran head coach Reaper. In his place, the team has reportedly promoted former player and positional coach Reignover. The 25-year-old competed in both LEC and LCS as a star jungler before retiring from pro play at the end of 2018. These potential changes mark another big shift in Cloud9's extensive history. Licorice was a huge voice for the team, both on and off Summoner's Rift. If this move goes through, all eyes will be on Fudge heading into the 2021 LCS Spring Split.
A few moments later.
That's actually really insane that Cloud9 would actually choose to replace Licorice over other parts of the roster that I'll get to in just a moment. So Licorice has been pretty much one of the best top laners, if not the best top laner in North America since he started playing for Cloud9 all the way back in spring 2018. Now, with that being said, this actually can make another team really strong. As I've talked about in other past news videos, when you take out a star player in a roster, it can make your competition stronger as well. And you know what's really interesting is that Impact's contract is actually up at Team Liquid. So wouldn't it be really crazy if Licorice joined Team Liquid? Just imagine how strong Team Liquid could be with Licorice, Jensen, if he decides to re-sign, Core JJ, and Tactical. We don't know if Brox is going to re-sign yet. That'll have to be decided by him, and that'll be announced later on, and I'll definitely cover that once it comes out. But looking at this right here, as a Cloud9 fan myself, I think that, when you look at all the past decisions Cloud9 has made, and they've, consistently lost the offseason, I mean, I'm not just going to sit here and say, Jack made a bad decision, because I watched a little bit of his gameplay. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I watched a little bit of Academy games here and there. I'm going to have to peep a lot more games now since he's in the main roster. I'll go back and watch his Academy games more extensively to figure out what type of player he is. But I think that you need to change something, when your organization has a big fail like they did. Remember, this was a big fail. They started off really, really strong at the beginning of the 2020 LCS spring split, and then toward like midway through the LCS 2020 summer split, things just fell apart. And I even said consistently, and I'm on video on my podcast saying this, if they don't change something, this could happen again. You want to bring in a fresh new mindset, a different player now to look at the game differently so the whole team performs better. I think that this can be looked at as a downgrade initially because Licorice has been so good. Licorice, I think even going to another team will greatly benefit them and could still be the best top laner in North America. But I hope C9 know what they're doing, when they're now removing Licorice. I think that Licorice has had problems in his gameplay. People said it was due to like choking and shit like that. I mean, let's be honest here. A lot of their playoff losses that C9 ever had with him on their roster were really never because of him. Like this year, yeah, some of them were, but more or less so, he's been pretty good. Like, if you're any org in the LCS right now, you should be bidding for this guy. I mean, if you want to win a title, which he literally did this year, you should probably be bidding for him. Now, there's the issue of Licorice with not playing solo queue that much, and then you also have his injuries that he had sustained a while ago, but pretty sure he gotten better for them. So this is really interesting news. I don't know how I feel about this just yet. I'm gonna have to watch some more Academy games, like I said before, to really give you a full assessment of him. But this is a good thing. I like the idea because I wanted C9 to change things around because they had a really big setback, when it came to the mid part of the LCS 2020 summer split. And the last part of this is Reignover becoming the head coach. I mean, Reignover had been the positional coach for C9 since when? Like this year? So it makes sense they want to obviously put somebody there that knows the players and knows what they want. Reignover was a former player just recently, so he's gonna know what they need. So yeah, I did not expect this. I mean, I also have Licorice on Twitter, so I chose to bring up Licorice's Twitter to see what he actually said. Licorice says, Cloud9 told me last week that I won't be a part of the team in 2021. So he's not even going to be on the C9 Academy roster. He is just going to be a free agent. I'm so proud I could help bring the trophy home for all those C9 fans while I was here. Changing teams is part of being a pro, and I'm ready to compete with a new team next year. Cloud9 replies to him. Eric was the key element of C9's LOL success over the years, and we couldn't be more proud of him. Memories, titles, and records were broken while performing under the Cloud9 banner, and they will never be forgotten. Wishing you the best of luck wherever you land. That's just crazy. And this fucking retard, I hate retards like this. Then you get rid of him, and you set the roster staying together through 2021. I just don't understand. Well, people can change their mind. Like, things change, dude. What the fuck? That's why I hate fucking Twitter analysts. They're so dumb. And this guy replies to him, things change, and while I like Licorice, at least they aren't leaving him in contract hell and letting him try to find a home before free agent season starts. Okay? So that guy's just fucking retarded. Alright, Azael comments, this guy's stupid. If you say no sneaking, no worlds, you're fucking dumb. Yeah, Licorice made top 4 in his first year, rookie of the split. He's been the best top laner. You should be pouring out your wallet for him. Like, I know he had a setback earlier this year, but that's not him as an overall player. You know that, and I know that. I'm not speaking here, talking like out of my ass. Like, you guys know that. So, like, if I'm being honest here, I don't really know what other org beside Team Liquid he could really go to. I don't think he joined TSM. That just really wouldn't fit him. I just don't see it. But, like, if Licorice joined TSM, their ceiling is actually pretty high. But, you're joining TSM, so you might want to go blow your brains out before you do that. Depends, obviously. I think Team Liquid will take him, honestly. Team Liquid, or who was Cloud9 got 4th place. FlyQuest? Hey, FlyQuest, if you want to do well at Worlds, you might want to get rid of Solo. I'm just saying. But, we'll see how it goes. A lot of people are you know, talking about, well, they said the roster was staying together, but you know, things change. Like, this is how sports or esports work. You know, like this happens all the time. Like, one thing can be said, but until the season starts, it's all kind of just hearsay at the end of the day. This fucking moron. Extremely disappointed as a C9 fan right now. I've always thought of you as a world-class top laner, and especially after Reaper and already being told the roster was staying the same, I'm pretty upset. All the best to you. I hope you find a good place somewhere. Okay. You just... Yeah, you sound kind of like booty tickled. You sound kind of butthurt there. But overall, I'm not mad. Like, Jack has made good decisions consistently throughout most of his time owning Cloud9, especially in the League of Legends department. So if Cloud9 is losing the offseason, you know what I mean? We'll see where it goes. But I would love to see who Cloud9 is going to be, you know, also switching up the roster if they are going to be doing it. Because if they're changing out Licorice, there's got to be other plans they have. I mean, that's just how it works when I see things like this. But this might be their only change. So, who knows, obviously. I'm really interested to see where Licorice heads to. I think he'll either go to FlyQuest or he'll go to Team Liquid. We know these two teams are not afraid to shell out the money for this guy. He could go to EG, 100 Thieves, but 100 Thieves have some days, so that's probably not going to happen. So, those are just options I'm throwing out there right now. But see you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe, most of all, enjoy. I am the Nightwing, and Way of Life Esports is signing out, guys. Peace.
Hi there, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more stuff.
Yeah, thank you.